Hello everybody, I'm happy to be here with you today. Happy New Year to everybody. My very best wishes for a wonderful new year. For all of you who are on earth at this moment, experiencing her beautiful energies, the abundance, the growth, the transformation that is offering us every moment, every present moment. Today we're going to meditate together. We're going to share our light. We're going to connect. We're going to purify. We're going to open, expand in order to experience a new cycle of growth. So what we're going to do together right now is to disconnect from the mind. So we should stop thinking, analyzing, experiencing life with our mind, and instead we are moving into our being, into our state of peace. We love ourselves in this state. We can see our greatness. We can see the power that we are. We can see the beauty that we are. When you leave the mind and you enter the being, this is where you're going to experience your true power, the power to grow. And you will know that even if your state of peace is emptiness, you're entering your truth, your path, that is energy, that does not reflect thoughts and beliefs, that has come to you in the beginning of this reincarnation, has been with you all the time. And it is now time to know it, to see it, to become our path, to love ourselves having these gifts, to love ourselves having this powerful path that can show us the abundance that we can experience as living beings. And growth is everywhere. When we experience our path, growth is everywhere in what we do, in what we share, in what is given to us. All these opportunities, the opportunities of growth coming from Earth, coming from the cosmos, coming from other living beings, entering our being, enhancing our experience, it is all part of our path. And what we are doing right now, we are opening ourselves to receive, to see, to experience, to perceive the greatness that we are at this moment. There are no limitations in our state of peace. Nothing is blocking us. There are no competitions. There is no survival. Nobody is going against us. We are free from all these illusions. We are free to grow, and this is what we know as our existence. we are free. We are beings that can connect to the light. In this present moment, receive the light in our being, in our energy field, in our physical body, and share the light with others. And this process that is very similar to breathing is allowing us to grow and to see who we really are. So let's all be in this state of peace within us, the powerful state that removes all limitations, the powerful state that blows away all insecurities or fears or obstacles. There are no obstacles on our path, on our true path. And if you're experiencing obstacles on your everyday path, this means that you're not experiencing your true path that has been with you from the very beginning of this reincarnation, is your guide. Is your compass. Is the truth that is sharing light so you can continue to grow, to transform, to experience your multidimensionality and to see the power of who you are at all times. So disconnect from the mind, enter a state of peace. Experience the state of peace in your whole being, in your body, in your energy. In your connection with other living beings. See how effortless it is to express your truth. See how effortless it is to create. Everything that has to do with true growth is effortless. Human beings have only to do one task, to be aware of it. And now we are aware of our power, our ability to grow, our ability to carry fruit like the trees. We carry our own fruit and we give this fruit to whoever connects with us. This growth that we experience is going to be shared, is going to support other living beings, is going to help them see their true path. And then all of us, we are vibrating this truth. We are supporting each other. We are supporting the great light that we are. And this is what we are doing right now. We are in a state of peace, experiencing the power that we are. And this power brings transformation, growth, expansion, true communication, and allow us to receive and transmit light. And there is another powerful communication that we should be open to experience, this communication between our being and Earth. Earth wants us to know our power. Earth wants us to leave the mind, to experience the greatness of our being, to love ourselves, to nourish ourselves, to see all the opportunities of growth and not to hesitate to experience them. Allow your being to become a flow. And in this flow, we experience our greatness and the light is moving into our being, is healing and transforming us, and then is moving to another being, bringing life. So we can all grow together. When human beings experience their path and experience themselves grow on their path, something will transform in them. They're going to want to share their growth and light with others. They cannot keep them in them, they cannot trap it. They have to share it. It is a cosmic law. And when you share your light, this is how you experience more power, the power of your being. Then you are in the flow. When you're able to receive and transmit light, when you're able to receive it effortlessly and transmit it unconditionally, you are in the flow. And nothing can stop this flow. Then you're going to connect to other living beings with your light, with your unconditional love, with your body, with your energy. You're going to connect to Earth. You're going to connect to Earth's core. You're going to know Earth's purpose, Earth's being. And you're going to experience all this beauty and greatness that exists around you, and you're part of it. This great abundance. You're part of this abundance that is in constant transformation. And what you are in this abundance, you're a flow. This is what you are. You're an open channel. So when you are this, you can only experience the light coming in you, the support from Earth, the support from the cosmos, the opportunities growing constantly, and everything is just effortless. You exist in a multidimensional state, having a physical body, but also having an energy field that can communicate and reach lots of living beings that you cannot see with your eyes, living beings that exist on different planets, on different planes, but they're all growing with you at this moment. They're all sharing light with you at this moment. So the flow of abundance is what you are. The flow of effortless growth is what you are. The flow of greatness and beauty, it is what you are. And you remain in this state. This state is going to help you see what you haven't seen yet, to help you experience what you haven't experienced yet. And then it is your task to share everything that you receive with others. The same like the fruit that creates this beautiful, juicy fruit, and they're available to all living beings. You do the same. You're going to grow, and fruit will be hanging from your beautiful existence. And others will come to try them, to taste them, to nourish themselves, to find truth in this fruit. I want you to remain in this state of abundance, in this effortless flow of existence, and make this your home. It is your home. It is who you are. Let your body experience this. Let your energy field carry this light. Let your communications be part of this existence, this effortless growth, the beauty that you are, the greatness. A life without limitations. Connections, communications without limitations that bring light to others. This is what you're opening yourselves to experience. And I'm experiencing this with you right now. It is the power that I have in my being, and I know that all of you carry the same power. This is why we are all connecting right now. This is why we are all sharing, because we carry the same power and we see it, we experience it. It is who we are. If anybody wants to share the truth or a question or a comment about experiencing the power to grow, you can do it now if you wish. But what we also all do is connecting energetically, passing our light to each other, growing together, supporting each other. And all of us we are a petal of a rose. Every petal is important, every petal is growing, but we are supporting the whole flower to grow. We cannot exist in isolation. We cannot isolate ourselves. We are all connected. It is a natural law. Unity is a natural law and a cosmic law. James is asking, how do I grow working in a toxic environment? This is something that many of us experience. We want to be in peace, we want to disconnect from the mind, but there are so many people who are pulling us back into the mind. Sometimes they distract our peace, sometimes they're too negative and they bring out the negativity that we have experienced, and it is difficult to find this flow, this abundance. But something that can help everybody, we all have these experiences with other people, something that can help all of us is to see our path as the only truth. So if people want to be negative, if people want to go against us, if people want to point the finger, if people want to pull us in situations that we don't want to go, this is not our truth, this is not our reality, it's an illusionary reality. Is a play, is a drama that is played in front of us and is pulling us to become an actor, to have a part, a persona. We can observe it, but we don't have to join, because there is a power that we start to know, and this power is not in the mind, but it is in our being. We are focusing on this power, we are grounded on this power that we are. And whatever is happening around us, we see it as people being confused. People, they don't know what they are creating. People are afraid, they experience limitation. And the negativity is part of this. So why should I go against them? I'm not going to go against them, but I'm not afraid of them either. I'm not limited. I will not let people affect me. But what I will do, I will connect to my light, into my being, and I will share this light with others. And if they're able to receive it, this is a celebration, a joy. If they can't receive it, that's fine. Perhaps they will have another opportunity. But I'm not going to lock myself into an illusionary reality, because many people around me experience it. I will ground myself into my power. And this power will remove all limitations. And I will experience love for the people around me, because I know that they are struggling in their reality. They're wearing a blindfold. They don't know where they're going. So I have sympathy, I have compassion for them. If you have any other questions, you can pause them. If you want to share your experiences, you can also do that. I'm here to share my light, and I know that you do that too. We are all powerful receivers of light, and this is our truth. This is where we need to remain in this state. It is our natural state, a state that can help us see the abundance that is available to all of us. We all experience abundance because there are so many opportunities for us to grow. Countless opportunities, and they're constantly growing. So when you enter your being, you connect to your truth, you can see your true path, then you see that the reality in the mind is the opposite. The reality in the mind is small, narrow. You are frustrated, you feel limited, you feel unloved. There is lack, there is confusion, there is misunderstanding, people going against each other. But in the truth that you are, there is openness, abundance, and countless of opportunities for you to grow and share them with others so we can all grow together. Kylie is asking, how do you allow the light in more easily, please? Sometimes human beings, they want to connect to the light and they're still using the mind to do that. So they're thinking about it. I'm thinking of the light is coming in. I want the light to come in. I'm very disappointed that the light has not entered my being. I'm following a method. I'm following the steps that somebody told me to follow. And then I imagine things. I use my imagination to bring the light into my being. And all the time, people are using the mind. These are mind processes. So the most powerful way to connect to the light, to connect to your path, to connect to your true power, is to be in a state of peace. You are in peace. Your mind is totally empty. You're not connecting to the mind. You see yourself sinking into your being. And you do that without forcing yourself. And if sometimes the mind interferes, it's fine. You don't see this as a failure. You're not disappointed. You're taking small steps. You're going to grow into this state. Connecting to the light is a natural process for all beings in all planes. So the only thing you have to do is to just leave the mind, go into your state of peace, connect to your being, have no expectations, no thoughts, no worries, no disappointment, and just be in a state of peace. Some people may say, I am peaceful, and still I'm not connecting to the light. I don't experience it in my being. Sometimes human beings, they relax, but they're not peaceful. Peace is a state where beings are moving into their being. And relaxation is perhaps a little step that is taking us from the mind to the being. So we need to take more steps. We need to go into our being and experience this peace. That it feels like emptiness when you enter this state. There's nothing, there's emptiness. But the more you remain in this state, then you start seeing the movement. the movement of your light, the movement of your body, the movement of your energy, and then you are ready to connect to the light. And the light is coming into you like a waterfall. And you can't control it. You can't limit it. You can only experience it. And Lisa is saying, let go of your ego to connect with the light. Ego is another mind mechanism. Ego can stop us from connecting to our truth, to our being. Ego seems to give us some drive, but it is more of a roller coaster. So we are feeling superior and then we are feeling inferior. We are feeling like winners and then we are feeling like losers. It is a roller coaster that keeps us busy in the mind. And this is definitely something that we should avoid if we want to connect to the true power within. And Derek is saying, when I'm in peace and in my whole being, I'm in the now, in a non-duality. It seems so simple. Yes, I agree with you, Derek. When you're in peace, you connect to everything that you are. Everything becomes clear. Everything is connected, this unity. Your energy with your physical body, your whole being with Earth and all the living beings, and then Earth with the cosmos. There's no separation. You experience all this in your being, and this is how you become this flow that nothing can stop. The flow that you are, nobody and nothing can limit it. And this is how you experience abundance. And Marisa is saying, I find it difficult to remain in peace when I'm aware of humans severely harming animals. What can I do energetically to help these situations for the animals? When human beings are in a confused state, in a survival state, in a turmoil, feeling threatened, feeling limited, they are harming themselves and others in some way. And when you see people harming others, these people are suffering already. It is a reaction that has to do with the survival fear that they have. And you're asking, how can we help? How can we support the animals? How can we safeguard them? How can we stop people from harming animals? What is important is to look always at a much bigger picture. To see how this person is harming himself and was not meant to harm anybody. So why people are afraid, why there's this survival instinct, why they have these survival fears, why do they have to harm others, why do they have to be negative, why do they have to compete with others, why do they have to shut others down, why do they have to harm animals or to pollute earth? All this is happening because human beings are in this survival state. And what we can do is to receive the light ourselves, to remove ourselves from this survival state and start sharing our truth in any possible way. So when people are going on a diversion, we can block them, we can pull them, we can stop them. But we can share our light with them. And this may help them to connect to their light. If we start pointing the finger at these people, we are in the mind, we are negative, we are creating more polarities, more divisions, and what we want is to create unity, to support unity. So we are going to experience unity within our being. We're going to remove our fears. We're going to remove the effect of the survival fear in our mind. And then the light that we are, this flow, will be shared to other living beings. And this is the only way to heal humanity. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for sharing your truth with me and with everybody. Thank you for sharing your light. We are all growing together right now. We are all supporting each other. And the best support that we can give to each other is to know the power that we are and let this power become a flow and be transmitted to all people around us. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We will connect again soon. Have a wonderful day, everybody.